step into the story of Leviticus, God calls his people to holiness and worship. Through offerings, laws, and rituals, his presence dwells among them. Every chapter reveals his guidance, justice, and covenant faithfulness. Let us begin with Leviticus chapter 1. Burnt offerings. And the Lord called unto Moses, and spake unto him out of the tabernacle of the congregation, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, If any man of you bring an offering unto the Lord, ye shall bring your offering of the cattle, even of the herd, and of the flock. If his offering be a burnt sacrifice of the herd, let him offer a male without blemish. He shall offer it of his own voluntary will at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation before the Lord. And he shall put his hand upon the head of the burnt offering, and it shall be accepted for him to make atonement for him. And he shall kill the bullock before the Lord. And the priests, Aaron's sons, shall bring the blood, and sprinkle the blood round about upon the altar that is at the door of the tabernacle of this congregation. And he shall flay the burnt offering, and cut it into his pieces. And the sons of Aaron the priest shall put fire upon the altar, and lay wood in order upon the fire. And the priests, Aaron's sons, shall lay the parts, the head and the fat, in order upon the wood that is on the fire which is upon the altar. But his inwards and his legs shall he wash in water, and the priest shall burn all on the altar, to be a burnt sacrifice, an offering made by fire, of a sweet savor unto the Lord. Leviticus chapter 2. Grain offerings. And when any will offer a meat offering unto the Lord, his offering shall be of fine flour, and he shall pour oil upon it, and put frankincense thereon. And he shall bring it to Aaron's sons, the priests, and he shall take thereout his handful of the flour thereof, and of the oil thereof, with all the frankincense thereof, and the priest shall burn it upon the altar for a memorial, even an offering made by fire, of a sweet savor unto the Lord. And the remnant of the meat offering shall be Aaron's and his sons. It is a thing most holy of the offerings of the Lord, made by fire. Leviticus chapter 3. Peace offerings. If his offering be a sacrifice of peace offerings, if he offer it of the herd, whether it be male or female, he shall offer it without blemish before the Lord. And he shall lay his hand upon the head of his offering, and kill it at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And the priests, Aaron's sons, shall sprinkle the blood upon the altar round about. And he shall offer of the sacrifice of the peace offerings an offering made by fire unto the Lord, the fat that covereth the inwards, and all the fat that is upon the inwards, and the 2 kidneys, and the caul that is above the liver, with the kidneys, shall he take away. And the priest shall burn them upon the altar, upon the burnt sacrifice, which is upon the wood, that is upon the fire. It is the sacrifice of a sweet savor unto the Lord. Leviticus chapter 4. Sin offerings. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If a soul shall sin, through ignorance against any of the commandments of the Lord concerning things which ought not to be done, and shall do against any of them, if the priest that is anointed do sin according to the sin of the people, then let him offer for his sin, which he hath sinned, a young bullock without blemish unto the Lord for a sin offering. And he shall bring the bullock unto the tabernacle of the congregation before the Lord, and he shall put his hand upon the head of the bullock, and kill the bullock before the Lord. And the priest shall take of the blood of the bullock, and bring it to the tabernacle of the congregation, and the priest shall dip his finger in the blood, and sprinkle it 7 times before the Lord, before the veil of the sanctuary. And he shall put all the fat upon the altar, according to the ordinance of the burnt offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for him, and it shall be forgiven him. Leviticus chapter 5. Additional sin offerings. And if a soul sin, and hear the voice of swearing, and is a witness, whether he hath seen or known, if he toucheth not the thing, he shall bear his iniquity. Or if a soul touch any unclean thing, whether it be a carcass of an unclean beast, or a carcass of unclean cattle, or a carcass of unclean fowl, and it be hidden from him, and he knoweth it not, yet is he guilty, and shall confess that he hath sinned in that thing. And he shall bring his offering unto the Lord for his sin which he hath sinned, a female without blemish, a lamb or a goat, for a sin offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for him concerning his ignorance, wherein he erred, when he sinned ignorantly, and it shall be forgiven him. Leviticus chapter 6. Guilt offerings and law of the burnt offering. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, If any man sin, and commit a trespass against the Lord, and lie unto his neighbor in that which was delivered him to keep, or in fellowship, or in a thing taken, away by violence, or hath deceived his neighbor, or have found that which was lost, and lieth concerning it, and sweareth falsely, in any of all these, that a man doeth, sinning therein, then it shall be, because he hath sinned, and is guilty, that he shall restore that which he took violently away, or the thing which he hath deceitfully gotten, or the lost thing which he found, or all things about which he hath sworn falsely. He shall even restore them in full, and shall add the 5th part more thereto, and give it unto him to whom it appertaineth, in the day of his trespass. Offering. And he shall bring his trespass offering unto the priest, a ram without blemish out of the flock, unto the Lord, for a trespass offering. Leviticus chapter 7. Priest's portion and peace offerings. This is the law of the trespass offering. It is most holy. In the place where they kill the burnt offering, shall they kill the trespass offering, and the blood thereof shall he sprinkle round about upon the altar, and all the fat thereof shall he take away, as the fat of the peace offerings, and the priest shall burn. it upon the altar for a sweet savor unto the Lord. And every male among the priests shall eat thereof. It shall be eaten in the holy place. It is most holy. Unto him of the offerings of the Lord made by fire. Leviticus chapter 8. Consecration of Aaron and his sons. And Moses brought Aaron and his sons, and washed them with water. And he put upon him the coat, and the robe of the ephod, and the ephod, and the breastplate, and girded him with the curious girdle of the ephod. And he put the mitre upon his head, and put the holy crown upon the mitre, as the Lord commanded Moses. And Moses took the anointing oil, and anointed the tabernacle, and all that therein was, and sanctified them. Leviticus chapter 9. First offerings by Aaron. And Aaron lifted up his hand toward the people, and blessed them, and came down from offering the sin offering, and the burnt offering, and the peace offerings. And Moses and Aaron went into the tabernacle of the congregation, and came out, and blessed the people. And the glory of the Lord appeared unto all the people. And there came a fire out from before the Lord, and consumed upon the altar the burnt offering and the fat, which when all the people saw, they shouted and fell on their faces. Leviticus chapter 10. Nadab and Abihu. And Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, took either of them his censer, and put fire therein, and put incense thereon, and offered strange fire before the Lord, which he commanded them not. And there went out fire from the Lord, and devoured them, and they died before the Lord. And Moses said unto Aaron, This is it that the Lord spake, saying, I will be sanctified in them that come nigh me, and before all the people I will be glorified. Leviticus chapter 11. Clean and unclean animals. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. Whatsoever parteth the hoof, and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. But these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel, and the hare, and the coney, and the swine, though it divide the hoof, and be cloven-footed, yet cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you. Leviticus chapter 12. Purification after childbirth. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If a woman have conceived seed, and born a man-child, then she shall be unclean 7 days, according to the days of the separation for her infirmity shall she be unclean. And in the 8th day the flesh of his foreskin shall be circumcised, and she shall then continue in the blood of her purifying 33 days. She shall touch no hallowed thing, nor come into the sanctuary, until the days of her purifying be fulfilled. Leviticus chapter 13. Laws about leprosy. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying, When a man shall have in the skin of his flesh a rising, a scab, or bright spot, and it become in the skin of his flesh a plague of leprosy, then he shall be brought unto Aaron the priest, or unto one of his sons the priests, and the priest shall look on the plague in the skin of the flesh, and if the hair in the plague be turned white, and the plague in sight be deeper than the skin of his flesh, it is a leprosy, and the priest shall pronounce him unclean. But if the bright spot be white in the skin, and in sight it be not deeper than the skin, and the hair thereof be not turned white, then the priest shall shut up him that hath the plague 7 days. And the priest shall look on him the 7th day, and behold, if the plague in his sight be somewhat dark, and the plague spread not in the skin, the priest shall shut him up 7 days more. And if the priest shall look on him, and behold, the plague be somewhat dark, and spread in the skin, it is a plague of leprosy. He is unclean. Leviticus chapter 14. Cleansing from leprosy. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, This shall be the law of the leper in the day of his cleansing. He shall be brought unto the priest. And the priest shall go forth out of the camp, and the priest shall look, and behold, if the plague of leprosy be healed in the leper, then shall the priest command to take for him that is to be cleansed 2 birds alive and clean, and cedar wood, and scarlet, and hyssop. And the priest shall command that one of the birds be killed in an earthen vessel over running water. And he shall take the living bird, and the cedar wood, and the scarlet, and the hyssop, and shall dip them and the living bird in the blood of the bird that was killed over the running water. And he shall sprinkle upon him that is to be cleansed from the leprosy 7 times, and shall pronounce him clean, and shall let the living bird loose into the open field. Leviticus chapter 15. Bodily discharges. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When any man hath a running issue out of his flesh, because of his issue he is unclean. And this shall be his uncleanness in his issue, whether it be his flesh or his seed that goeth from him, it shall be his uncleanness. Every bed whereon he lieth, that hath the issue shall be unclean, and everything whereon he sitteth shall be unclean. And whosoever toucheth his bed shall wash his clothes, and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. And he that toucheth anything that was under him shall wash his clothes, and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. Leviticus chapter 16. Day of Atonement. And the Lord spake unto Moses after the death of the 2 sons of Aaron, when they offered before the Lord, and died. And the Lord said unto Moses, Speak unto Aaron thy brother, that he come not at all times into the holy place within the veil before the mercy seat, which is upon the ark, that he die not, for I will appear in the cloud upon the mercy seat. Thus shall Aaron come into the holy place, with a young bullock for a sin offering, and a ram for a burnt offering. And he shall put on the holy linen coat, and shall have the linen breeches upon his flesh, and shall be girded with a linen girdle, and with the linen mitre shall he be attired. These are holy garments. Therefore shall he wash his flesh in water, and so put them on. And he shall take of the congregation of the children of Israel 2 kids of the goats for a sin offering, and 1 ram for a burnt offering. And Aaron shall cast lots upon the 2 goats, 1 lot for the Lord, and the other lot for Azazel. Leviticus chapter 17. Proper sacrifices. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron, and unto his sons, and unto all the children of Israel, and say unto them, This is the thing which the Lord hath commanded, saying, Whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, that killeth an ox, or lamb, or goat, in the camp, or killeth it not at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, to offer an offering unto the Lord. Before the tabernacle, even that man shall be cut off from among his people. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among them, that eateth any blood, I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from among his people. Leviticus chapter 18. Laws on sexual relations. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am the Lord your God. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do, and after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do, neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. Ye shall do my judgments, and keep mine ordinances, to walk therein. I am the Lord your God. Ye shall not uncover the nakedness of thy father, nor the nakedness of thy mother. She is thy mother. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness, neither shalt thou uncover the nakedness of thy father's wife, nor shalt thou lie carnally with her. Leviticus chapter 19. Various laws of holiness. Speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, Ye shall be holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy. Ye shall reverence your father and your mother, and keep my Sabbaths. I am the Lord your God. Ye shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another. Ye shall not swear by my name falsely, neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord. Ye shall not oppress thy neighbor, nor rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning. Leviticus chapter 20. Punishments for sin. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Again, thou shalt say unto the children of Israel, Whosoever of the children of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, committeth any of these abominations, even the soul that doeth them shall be cut off from among his people. and the soul that turneth unto mediums and unto familiar spirits, to go astray after them, I will even set my face against that soul, and will cut him off from among his people. Keep my statutes and do them. I am the Lord, which sanctify you. Leviticus chapter 21. Rules for priests. The Lord said unto Moses, Speak unto the priests, the sons of Aaron, and say unto them, There shall none be defiled for the dead among his people, except for his kin that is near unto him, for his mother, and for his father, and for his son, and for his daughter, and for his brother, and for his sister a virgin, that is nigh unto him, which hath had no husband. For her may he be defiled. They shall not make themselves bald, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh. They shall be holy unto their God, and not profane the name of their God, for the offerings of the Lord made by fire, the bread of their God, they do offer. Therefore they shall be holy. Leviticus chapter 22. Acceptable offerings. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron, and to his sons, and unto all the children of Israel, and say unto them, This is the thing which the Lord commanded, saying, Whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, that killeth an ox, or lamb, or goat, in the camp, or killeth it not at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, to offer an offering unto the Lord. Before the tabernacle, even that man shall be cut off from among his people. Leviticus chapter 23. Feasts and holy days. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, The feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Yea, shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, The 15th day of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles, for 7 days unto the Lord. Leviticus chapter 24. Lampstand, Showbread, Blasphemy. And the Lord said unto Moses, Command the children of Israel, that they bring unto thee pure olive, oil beaten for the light, to cause the lamps to burn continually. And thou shalt set upon the pure table showbread before me always. And thou shalt command the children of Israel, that they put out of the camp every one that curseth his God, and him that blasphemeth the name of the Lord, and all that smite their neighbor secretly, shall be put to death. Leviticus chapter 25. Sabbatical year and Jubilee. And the Lord spake unto Moses in Mount Sinai, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye come into the land which I give you, then shall the land keep a Sabbath unto the Lord. 6 years thou shalt sow thy field, and 6 years thou shalt prune thy vineyard, and gather in the fruit thereof. But in the 7th year shall be a Sabbath of rest unto the land, a Sabbath for the Lord. Thou shalt neither sow thy field, nor prune thy vineyard. Ye shall hallow the 50th year, and proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all the inhabitants. Thereof it shall be a jubilee unto you, and ye shall return every man unto his possession, and ye shall return every man unto his family. Leviticus chapter 26. Blessings for obedience, curses for disobedience. If ye walk in my statutes, and keep my commandments, and do them, then I will give you rain in due season, and the land shall yield her increase, and the trees of the field shall yield their fruit. And ye shall dwell in your land safely, and I will give peace in the land, and ye shall lie down, and none shall make you afraid. But if ye will not hearken unto me, and will not do all these commandments, and if ye shall despise my statutes, or if your soul abhor my judgments, so that ye will not do all my commandments, but break my covenant, then I will do this unto you. I will even appoint over you terror, consumption, and the burning egg, that shall consume the eyes, and cause sorrow of heart. And ye shall sow your seed in vain, for your enemies shall eat it. Leviticus chapter 27. Vows and dedications. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When a man shall make a vow unto the Lord, according to the estimation after the shekel of the sanctuary, of the shekel shall ye be holy. If he shall sanctify his house, then the priest shall estimate it, whether it be good or bad, according to the estimation of the priest shall it be. And if he sanctify a field, then the priest shall estimate it after the shekel of the sanctuary, even 50 shekels of silver by the shekel of the sanctuary shall be the estimation thereof. As we conclude today's reading of Leviticus, chapters 1 to 27, let us reflect on the holiness of God. His call to worship, obedience, and devotion, and the ways he guided Israel through laws, offerings, and the presence of his Spirit among his people. Here on Top Gospel with Gracie, the story of God's plan continues. Subscribe now so you don't miss a single chapter. Each week, we will bring the next portion of God's Word to your ears, sharing his guidance, wisdom, and covenant promises. Thank you for listening. May his word guide your heart, sustain your spirit, and dwell richly in your life.